What's up everybody, my name is Darren and welcome to my channel. In this video we're going to slow down. We're going to really slow down. And I'm going to offer a guided meditation specifically for adults who are living, and kids and teens, who are living with tics and or Tourette's. So as you slow down with me, you are invited to focus on your body. So maybe you don't want to focus on your body because you're like, I don't like my body moving. I don't want to focus there. I want to distract myself and think about lots of things and watch YouTube and play computer games and go outside and hang out with friends and and at the same time learning to slow down and connect with our body is how we go about releasing the constant urges. So my encouragement right now is to keep listening to the words that I'm sharing, but continue to allow yourself to relax as much as you can in this moment. And if you can't relax, it's okay. Then come back to relaxation. The point being is that even though I am offering a guided practice, everything I say might not always land. And it might be that even if your body is still moving or upset or frustrated or angry, or your inner child is crying out for your attention and love, and you can still, if you want to, follow along. So this is the journey. Even if our body moves by itself, one, it doesn't mean that it has to forever. And two, we want to nurture the moments in between the movements. So can we just begin to enjoy the space in between the expressions of the body? Can we begin to expand our presence in the relaxation that exists between the movements? And that is our game. At the moment, it might be that you're addicted to suffering. You're addicted to the intensity. You're addicted to the stimulation that comes from ticking. And we want to find a way to release the addiction by finding a deeper connection with the body. So join me with a few big deep breaths. Even if you don't. And one more. Even if you don't compute or understand, or even if all my words and my language that I use in all of the articulation that I use, even if it doesn't fully land and arrive, it's okay. You don't need to understand all the words that I'm saying. There's a huge mixture here, there's pop watching this video, of Ange's languages as first language, as well as just people who might not want to follow along to every single word that I'm saying, that are enjoying relaxing into their own body. That's the local gecko. I don't know if the microphone picked that up. So we're still in this moment, dropping in. We are still slowing down. And where you were 5 minutes ago is likely different. When I say where you were, I don't mean physically. I don't mean you've walked down the street, although some of you might be watching this whilst you're on a bus or something, or train. But what I am saying is that your emotional state might be different to what it was 5 minutes ago. And can you acknowledge that if that is true for you? Yeah, I do feel a bit calmer. Wow, cool. I don't breathe out like a dirty hippie for the fun of it. I breathe out because I know hearing my own voice relaxing, making relaxation outward breaths, vibrating the vocal cords, sighing, it is telling our body to relax. It is literally speaking the language of the body. The body doesn't speak English. The mind, in conceptual ideas, might speak English. But the body is more closer to truth than English. So give it a go if you want. This is one of the ways that we speak the language of the body. It might feel a bit awkward, a bit weird listening to this random guy on YouTube sighing. Like, I get it. 10 years ago, if I'd heard this, I'd be like, oh, this is a bit weird. I'm going to step off this video. And yet at the same time, how do we grow unless we allow ourselves to experience new things? How do we expect to change unless we try something new? How do we expect to heal unless we feel? It's very easy to be quickly distracted on YouTube or Instagram and go to the next thing. But by doing so, we stay surface level. And I promise you, if you want to heal this condition, we got to get out of the surface. Tics, ticking, vocal tics, motor tics, Tourette's, movements, nervous twitches, movements of the body. This isn't a light condition. It can be quite a deep, severe, difficult thing to deal with. The emotions associated with it aren't light. And if you think they're light, then you haven't got in touch with what's really behind the ticking yet. And maybe you have the opportunity of doing so. So with each breath, you are continually invited to just keep relaxing and dropping in and allowing my words to wash over and emanate through you. You might also feel to close your eyes if you haven't already. Maybe you're enjoying the birds in the background. Or maybe my microphone doesn't pick it up. I'm enjoying the birds. And in this moment, now we're 10 minutes in, how are you feeling now? Can you notice another level of peace? Another level of wow. It is possible. Much of the communication that's happening here isn't through the words. It's because you've decided to stop chasing the addiction to stimuli, given yourself space to trust and follow along to somebody who has been through what maybe you're going through. And you've felt the transmission here. It's not just the words that I'm sharing, it's a transmission of peace. It's a transmission of being. It's a transmission of just life, experiencing stillness. This level of peace that I've had to find in my journey is available for everyone. My question to you is, how much do you want it? You're invited now to very gently, if your eyes are closed, to very gently, as slowly as you can, to open the eyes. Slowly as you can, letting in those sips of light, while staying in this restful, peaceful place inside the body and the mind. Take a few breaths to yourself. Give your body a wiggle, but don't move your body really fast, really quickly. Just a gentle wiggle. Stay really connected. Nice one. Good. Good, good, good. And in that, we'll finish this guided practice. Great job on following along. Great job on saying yes to betterment and improving and growing, and yes to creating space for yourself. I celebrate you. Okay. Ciao, ciao.